now. All
Peace
all
and
right.
blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous co-host, the phenom known as Gifted. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's greet each other the way family do.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Yes.
What's
Hi.
up? What's up, my family? It's good to see y'all tonight.
we
Um,
made it.
yes,
We made it.
we made it. I hope
We
you all
made
had a
it.
good Labor Day weekend.
Oh Lord, yes.
Good, good, good.
I worked.
Anybody got
Um,
got a plate for me? Like any leftover barbecue in here?
I still got you. I still got you. I got you.
Listen, I know you got me, baby. You got I'm
But anybody close to him? Look, no.
you
Oh
just
shoot.
licking my fingers and shit. All right, you about to take me somewhere else. Let's stay on the course. It's good to see you all tonight. For those who are viewing and those who are here in the room or will be joining us later, whether it be via playback or those late bloomers that pop into this live, this is an open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat each other like family, and embrace each other through artistry. So if there's anybody in the room that would like to share tonight, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can raise your hand. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged that you would like to share with us. Um, Normally, we allow for two lengthy pieces. If your pieces are short, then there's more wiggle room, obviously, for you to do a little bit more. All that I ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. That way, we're not fighting to hear the art or the artist. Um, there is an open chat room that you are welcome to share and comment in as often as possible. A lot of times we have people popping in. Please greet them in the chat so you're not interrupting the artist that is performing. Co-host, did I miss anything?
No, you got it. Let's have a great night, y'all.
Awesome, awesome. And again, it's so great to see you all. You know, it's been a week. It's been a full week. And I'm just happy to see y'all once again in this space. So big love to you all. Um, let's jump right into it. We have a volunteer for opening up. So everyone, please join me in opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our first family member, the amazing Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica Floyd.
Brooklyn.
Let's
Yeah, let's
go,
go,
Miss
Floyd.
Erica.
Brooklyn. Go, Erica.
Let's go.
I appreciate it. First of all, can you guys hear me okay?
Excellent.
The second thing is I was hoping to go before Dennis came in the room because it's just gonna make me more nervous. But anyway,
Just act like you ain't see him. Come on and get naked, girl.
this was actually written last year. And the prompt was proximity was the prize. It's more like a story. I don't know if you can call it a poem. That's my disclaimer. But I felt like it was appropriate today. In April 1989, after finishing tech school in Biloxi, Mississippi, I arrived at my first duty station, Herbertville, Florida. I soon discovered no mass transit existed, that you do need a vehicle to leave the base. Now, I had a car before I left my home of record, but since it wasn't roadworthy for long distance, I left it for my younger sister, who was attending college at the time. I always had a practical mindset. Practical, meaning that I had all my basic needs met and wasn't too concerned about a car. My duty station, or rather my duty assignment, the gym, the shopette, the BX, the clinic, and the commissary, as well as the chow hall, were all in proximity. So walking to any of these places wasn't an issue. I didn't even have to worry about purchasing groceries since this was a time where you could eat at the chow hall up to 4 times a day, gratis. And the barracks were more like a dorm where you had suite mates. So I didn't really suffer without a vehicle. In fact, I was looking forward to this phase of my life. I felt quite secure that my needs would be met and my bills would get paid because I had job security. I was investing in my educational future since they gave us opportunity to put money towards the GI Bill. And most importantly, I never had to worry about what to wear each day to work because we wore uniform of the day. But even though I was pretty excited about this phase in my life, I recall finding myself feeling incomplete, like I should be doing more for myself. So I asked other military personnel that were in neighboring barracks if anyone goes to church. And it worked out where this soldier had a friend who was strong in her faith. Needless to say, she made an introduction, and this soldier took me to her church. I began attending choir practice with her and ending up joining the choir, attending Bible study services as well as Sunday service. One Sunday, September 3rd, 1989, while I was in the choir stand, we were singing a song which verse implied the joy of being saved. Here I am, singing this song, but felt like a perpetrator because I never received salvation, at least not in front of witnesses. Needless to say, I felt conflicted in my soul to rectify this. This pull was stronger than any embarrassment that I could have felt by openly going to altar call in front of the entire congregation. That in itself was a feat, considering I was quite shy. And although I was part of a choir, I always sung background, never was brave enough to lead a song. Most people are too concerned about approaching altar call from the pews, too concerned about people looking at them or judging them. But in that moment, the invitation for me was there within just a few steps. Proximity was the prize in that moment, as well as during this entire duty assignment. Realizing my needs were always within reach. It was the 3rd of September, a day I always remember. Yes, I will. That was the day that I accepted Christ. I admit I was extremely nervous, stepping from the choir stand in front of Sunday service. God had sent an invitation to me to RSVP. In the beginning, God was so alone. Doom, doom, doom. Whenever he spoke a thing, it was so. And when Jesus died, he ascended to his throne. In the beginning, God was so alone. Well, well, well. Whenever he spoke a thing, it was so. And when I die, heaven will be eternal home. And that is that poem, or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Poet.
Awesome
That
song.
remix was very good. Yes, that was beautiful remix.
Because it is the 3rd of September.
That's right. That is right. Oh, I love that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Poignant. Very poignant. Thank you. Brooklyn in the house.
I didn't
Very
realize I was muted. Oh, I'm sorry, Gifted. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm done. I was just saying, yeah, beautiful, poignant for the
It
date and
was.
all that. Hmm.
Yes, it definitely
Erica,
was.
that I came in kind of late. I'm out at my barn with the donkeys and the mares, but that your singing is so like your singing voice is so crazy beautiful. And
Thank you.
like, damn, I mean, it's just so perfect. I loved it. I loved hearing that. I could hear that all day.
I appreciate
Get
that.
free
Thank you.
for it. Yeah, way to get free. Do you have another one for us?
Let me see here, since it is actually I was gonna just read one and then maybe read one later. Let me see, do I have something real quick so I don't hold anybody up?
No, it's not a hold up, but if you do want to come back, we can do it that way.
Yeah, I'll do that this way just for time's sake. Yeah, I'll come back.
Okay, not a problem. Y'all show some love for Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica Floyd.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Way to do that. Way to do that. Okay, I guess I'll go next. So everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics once more. Show some love for myself, Mr. Wentz.
Yeah!
Go
Bro.
Fugog.
Mr. Wentz.
So this first piece I wrote last Wednesday. Excuse me. This Monday that just passed when Gifted was hosting. For Ain't Right Trouble. It's not titled, but it's still new spit.
Get naked.
Get naked.
How did I lose you? Where you at? Oh, here we go. Okay. The president's home away from home been raided. President, ex-president to president again. Still fitting of the title, I guess. I don't know of one who's ever done right by us. Wanted our existence to be less back of the bus. Our blood left for us and not the tar of the streets. Or one who would key our equality free. All I see is the tower of destruction on lean like a Pisa here in America. But there's a lot of reconstructing going on out here. A whole lot of build and destroy Miss USA. It's white man money masking corporations. Our nation politicized by monopolized business. The existence preconditioned to wipe out a huge percentage of our population. And CDC issued a formal apology. Statements of wrong calling for COVID vaccinations. Recent examples of how dangerous it can be to follow the leader. It ain't till a head finds your behind that you know how special you are. And we're dropping like flies. As we watch the influences of our early days die, the teenagers of this time are sliding on each other like thin ice. And I know violence has always been a vice in America. But when did we become our own gatekeepers? As if military presence in our cities ain't policing us enough. ICE stealing family members like Klansmen, concentration camping, modern day plantations. We give them publicity through our cell phone cameras and keep the bullets for ourselves. Seems we'd rather go down taking each other out than standing up for what's right. Life, humanity, justice, and equality. When will we stand up against their whips and chains to reclaim slaves? The overseers of our country, working to modernize our captivity. Guess maybe We're just too satisfied with their holiday distraction, festivities. That's that first one.
Wow,
This,
that's deep.
thank you for that, love. This second piece I wrote tonight, this is more like an apology.
You're naked.
You're naked.
Her walk is music. Every stretch of her legs is harp and guitar strings. The melody that makes me whistle out of joy, cheering her on. Her heels the pavement, percussion and cowbells. Her booty bounce strut like she's playing the congos. And when she speaks, I listen like she is my favorite song. She tells me I'm wrapped in hard-headed, but she calms my hip-hop, knows just what the thug in me needs to hear to civilize. Cause time apart from her brings out the b-boy, the rebel without a cause, beatboxing, spray cans, and my Adidas. 3 strikes can stripe a man, and I've had run-ins with corrupt badges before. Tinted glasses disguise the anger in my eyes from spitting in their face. So I tuck my pop collar and raise eyebrows in her presence. She say, I'm wrapped in tough messages. Some days it's hard to read me. I tell her it's hard to beat me. Oddly, she sees potential in me I haven't seen in myself. While poeming keeps me behind bars, I know they build prisons for a nigga like me. But when we're together, we make poetry. Our heartbeats group peace. Our love is cadence. Being without her is a metaphor for depression. Her features draw a crowd of my feel-good endorphins. She excites me to cheer her on. The sound of her heels, the pavement, percussion and cowbells. The melody that makes me whistle out of joy. Every stretch of her legs is harp and guitar strings, sounding my favorite song. Funny how I grew up listening to music, yet somehow I still fell in love with her poetry. The fact that I wasn't gifted with rhythm made me listen to the words more. I never thought a body language could speak so eloquently, essentially accentuating the way I see. And I hear her coming like mood music, soothing my peep game. She tells me I can finally rest. There's no need for broad shoulders in her company. No call for frowning nor sweet faces. She cracks my shell, and I'm breaking out of the old me brand newly. So do me, baby. Do what you do to me. Transform the hip hop of me into poetry. Make me your cadence, and I will be your perfect poem. The song of a righteous man, spoke in the voice of a solemn woman who saw deep to the diamond, cold in a hard rock. I shine because of you, my favorite song. You are my definition of a woman. Peace.
Okay.
Like that. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, let's
yes,
go. That's
yes.
awesome sauce.
Wow. Go poet.
Okay,
Thank y'all for receiving that. I hope you accept my apology.
What apology? You don't need to apologize for what? What are you apologizing for?
She knows.
Oh, okie dokie. Anyway, but Mr. Witz, that was beautiful and gifted. I am so glad and thankful that God answered my prayers. That I am no longer jealous of you. No longer jealous of you. Can have all of Mr. Witt's love. I am no longer.
Okay.
Why are you like Wilson and I only see the top of your head?
Who are you talking
Miss
to?
Betty, you know I'm talking to you. Because all I see is the top of your head.
Really? You must be down low because I'm up high. I can see my whole self.
Y'all
But
both funny right
We
now.
see your head. It was like that last week too. I meant to ask you about that, but that's okay.
Oh Lord,
all right.
that was funny.
That was beautiful, Mr. Witz. Thank you for that.
Mhm. You're
That
so
work.
you're so welcome, my love. All right, everyone, let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all join me in once again opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome escape artists.
Oh, come on, Escape. Yes, indeed.
Go
Yeah,
Escape.
Come on, Escape.
EJ in the
We'll
game.
take the baby and all.
Get
Come on.
naked.
Get naked.
Come on, Escape. Let's go.
So I was also working on a music poem. So I'm not finished with it. But here I go. This is what I have so far. I think I'm gonna put a pin in it here and revisit. We shall see.
All
My
right.
baby loves me in celebration. He turns into a marching band when he sees me coming, parading his love through my body. Love has never approached me this way. With a throat full of music and hands full of forevers, he loves me into existence. Some days, I'm a crumpled wrapper blowing in the wind, wishing to be discarded, hoping to find my way down the drain until he plays his music, harps and horns pirouetting my body into the wind. His soul, oh, he is my soul's jukebox. My favorite tune is his heartbeat, playing piano keys on my vertebrae, even the wail in his diaphragm, soprano's miracles in my drum. That's all I have for that one. And
Yes.
I love where that's going. I love that. You said you're a crumbled wrapper in the wind. Is that what it was that right?
yeah,
Yeah. I that was, I don't know why, but that was so vivid and I visualized it. So, oh, wonderful. Yay. What else?
thank you. Okay, this poem I'm working on, I started it in Coach Jaw's workshop, I think. I forgot what the prompt was, but here we go. I don't know, I've been in a lovey-dovey mood. You know, sometimes I want violence, but lately I haven't been feeling that way. So here we go. And by the time you get this, it will be too late. I will have already exploded, self-destructed. I've been burning for a while now, waiting for you to get here, just to tell you I love you. Since the last time we shared that apple and got banned from the heavens. And while I'm glad not to be slithering on my belly, longing for your footsteps, burning alive is no easy task. What a toll it is to be a red giant at the end of its life cycle, in the infancy of yours. Not even a supernova can hold us back. I want to love you like I know I'm supposed to, like Jupiter loves its moon. Love you into Saturn so I can hug you forever. The way hummingbird loves flowers and bees love their queen. In this life, you are a swan, swimming through forevers with birds of a feather. This body is only matter. It matters not to me. I want to love you, and forever speaks our language. But this time is not our time.
Yes, that was beautiful, escape. Y'all come in and show us.
Yes, escape.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I
Thank
like
you.
the
Appreciate
line
it.
about the last time we bit the apple, showing that that was a mutual decision, not one
Mm.
type than the other.
Yeah, I have this story in my head that like Eve and the snake got something going on and they just keep chasing each other through timelines and they
Oh
just
wow.
haven't met up again yet. So that's where I'm trying to go with that one. But I haven't gotten there yet. But I'm
Wow.
working it out. But that's my concept.
Yeah. Like, and I cannot think of what I'm trying to reference, but when I heard that whole piece, is it tragic? It's kind of like a love, but also tragic because they're not together, and that whole theme. So I got that. So yeah, keep going. The body is only matter. It matters not to me. Yeah, yeah,
Mm. Yeah, that's dope.
Thank you. I got to keep working on it. But I like where I'm at so far.
yeah. We do too. Absolutely.
Great work. Keep that pen pushing. Y'all show some love for escape artists.
All right.
Hey,
Yes,
Yeah.
Hello,
ma'am.
Elizabeth.
Hey,
Ooh.
gotta
Elizabeth
get
and
away.
Elemental.
Yeah.
what's up,
Welcome, welcome.
family? Welcome, welcome.
Elemental, yeah.
Yes, there's still time to join. If you would like to share tonight, hit that reaction button, get them hands raised, and we will put you in the list.
Amen. Amen.
So,
I'm
with
loving
the,
the new reactions too. Y'all see those little floaty ones? Isn't that so
I
cute?
have.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like them.
I like the floaty.
I
And then
know.
am I
They're
the
they
so
only
tell
one
you
cute.
who's
not getting
sending
it?
them too. I like that.
Okay, that's awesome.
Oh, I didn't see no floaty nothing. What's happening over here? Is
You
that in the chat?
didn't? We was floating all when you was on there.
Is
You ain't
that
see
in the
all that
chat?
floating?
Well, I was reading, so I didn't.
It's
I
on the
wasn't seeing that
screen.
anymore.
It's like all
It's
on the
on.
screen.
Oh wow. Well, maybe it'll be in the playback because I'm not seeing them.
I
Yeah,
don't know
if
if
you have
it
a PC, you'll probably see it better than a mobile.
I'm on the
yeah.
computer. I'm on the laptop.
Oh, I don't know why you don't see it, bro. Everybody see it.
All right, don't make me feel worse than I already do. I'm
You
gonna
should not feel worse.
watch
Don't
the
dare.
playback.
Okay. All right. I'll show it to you later.
Yes, please show it to me. Um,
Show and tell. It's
right.
the game I play.
Hey,
Show
what?
you and tell you.
What Erica say I missed? That was
Look, you open that door, but we'll talk about it later.
tell me, Erica, DM me. Look. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's keep this energy flowing. We got a long
Thank you
list.
so much, Escape. That was amazing.
Thank you. Y'all show some love for Escape Artists one more time, please.
Yes. Okay.
Woo! Love her pen. Love her pen.
You
And
too.
we love
Yes.
on Escape. Let's keep our hearts and mics open as we welcome our next family member, the phenom known as Lady K.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Lady
Let's go,
K.
Lady K.
Let's go, Lady K.
Go, Lady K.
Hey,
Okay, so I probably will ruffle some feathers tonight. I probably don't apologize in advance. Yeah. So not in anybody in particular. I just like a lot of my poems come from like stream of consciousness and if things irritate me. And today's two irritations. The first one was the Epstein files. And so this poem came from that. And it is called Selective Outrage. They'll scroll all night, fingers itching for names on the Epstein files, hungry for secrets, for the rot behind velvet curtains, for the whispered proof of power's corruption. Don't get it twisted. I ache for those victims, for the innocents bought and bartered, for the silence stitched into their throats. That horror is real. But what strikes me is this. The same folks who binge conspiracy podcasts, who make memes of monsters in tailored suits, can't find 5 minutes to research what's on the ballot. They'll deep dive court documents but never read a bill summary. They'll share threads about billionaires' sins but won't share a link to register to vote. And let me talk to my people for a minute. We'll write dissertations on who was messy on Love and Hip Hop. We'll debate for hours about the latest couple on Love Island. We'll know the birth chart of every rapper's baby mama, but can't name our local representatives. We'll turn gossip into gospel, turn memes into movements. But when it comes to the ballot box, to policies that choke us daily, silence. And it frustrates me how invested we'll become in celebrities, in gossip, in reality TV. But when it comes time to vote or to learn the policies shaping our schools, our housing, our children's education systems, we act like it's too complicated, too boring, too far away to bother ourselves with. We'll dissect every plot twist on a reunion special, but shrug at the fine print of laws designed to cage us. We sharpen our tongues on reality TV, quote storylines like scripture, break down toxic relationships with the rigor of scholars, but won't dedicate the same precision to dismantling the systems strangling us. Will gather in barbershops and beauty salons, mapping out who should have been eliminated, who cheated, who lied. But when it comes to mapping out how authoritarian rule creeps into our classrooms, our bank accounts, our wombs, the room goes quiet. Some of us stayed home, stood firm in refusal, said we wouldn't vote because Democrats had blood on their hands, because the ties overseas, because they believed not voting was protest, that silence was solidarity. But silence never saved anybody. And tell me, did the bombs stop falling? Did the suffering end? Did our absence on election day heal the wounds of the oppressed abroad? Or did it only deepen our own? Because the empire didn't fall with our boycott, but the walls of our own house cracked even further. Now, the very policies we thought we were resisting are the ones writing us out of our futures. The things we chose to stand 10 toes down in didn't move the needle, and now we all feel it. Rights rolling backwards, protections stripped bare, freedoms dissolving like sugar in hot water, leaving only bitterness at the bottom of the cup. Meanwhile, Project 2025 sits on the shelf like a loaded gun, aimed at the rights we breathe with daily, our bodies, our wages, our voices, our daughters' tomorrows. And when the smoke clears, we'll wonder why libraries closed, why rights dissolved, why the world tilted beneath our feet, and somebody will say, damn, did you see who was on that list? Selective outrage is the new entertainment. But liberation, that requires more than curiosity. It requires consistency. It requires care, not for the scandals whispered in shadows, but for the battles happening in daylight. The ones that we decide if tomorrow will still hold a place for us all. That's that piece. I wrote that today, a
Well,
couple hours ago.
woo, great way to get
Wow.
naked.
Way, yay!
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna
Oh,
lie.
Wow.
I'm gonna own you stepping on my toes, but I own that because I don't understand politics. I guess I'm one of those people. And if you're a teacher, I think you said you were an educator, Lady K.
No, my family, I come from educators in my
Okay,
background, but I am very versed in politics, good, bad, or indifferent. Probably because I
yeah,
work for the federal government. So
yeah, and I just say that to say in a classroom setting, you're going to have students that don't catch on to certain subjects. It's just someone just finding a way to make it interesting enough to me to where I can learn because we all learn different.
there's a
Yeah.
really
Like in
good
a song or
YouTuber.
something, maybe. And that's why
There's a
this
really
poet.
good YouTuber named Calvin
Hmm.
Michaels. His posts, his shows are pretty long, but he does an excellent job of like breaking all of the political stuff down and then giving you the facts and the research and the data and the statistics behind all of the stuff. So he does a really good job. His shows are long, so you might have to break it up. But he does a really good job with giving you all of the facts to break down the stuff. So he's somebody that I go to, as well as,
There's another young lady on Instagram that does a good job, and I can't think of her name. If I do, I'll put it
there's
in the chat.
also Lene Vinay. She's a really popular Instagram and social media person. She does a she's now doing a YouTube show, but she used to every Friday like break down
That's her.
whatever. Yeah,
That's her.
yeah,
That's her.
I
Because
yeah,
believe
yeah,
I have seen her. I just couldn't
yes,
remember her
Lynette.
name. Yeah, she does an excellent job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lene Bonet is really good too. And then there's a B-side. Hit me up. I got a few people that I look at, but yeah, I get a little frustrated with us because okay. This second page is probably gonna make some people mad too.
You on a roll, sis?
Okay. And this one is called eligibility. So you say we should get reparations for the atrocities of slavery. I nod because, yes, we are the only people on this soil never compensated for the violence this country didn't just allow, it engineered. But see, in 2025, the conversation's messier. It's not just should we, it's how. How do you calculate the interest on 250 years of free labor? On a cotton economy that padded the pockets of presidents, stockholders, and trust funds still paying dividends today. Who decides, who qualifies? Do we pull DNA kits like lottery tickets? Apply the one drop rule in reverse? Now, I know some of y'all gonna be offended, but when the brothers chasing exotic like it's a status symbol, a foreign flag they can wave over their household, find out their reparations just got smaller because their babies are now more drop than ocean, more heritage adjacent than pure lineage, will they still call it an upgrade? Because if lineage is the ticket, watch how many white folks suddenly discover a black great grandmother they nursed at their teat in the attic, waiting to be dusted off for a payday. And what about the biracial, the blended? Do they get half the check, healing, and justice? Tell me how much of my pain is valid, how much my grandmother's struggle is worth in cents per percentage point. And don't tell me it can't be done. History's got a receipt book. Japanese Americans paid and apologized to for the internment camps of World War II. The survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki compensated in yen and in sorrow for the mushroom cloud shadow. Jewish families received restitution for the Holocaust from nations who understood that some debts don't have expiration dates. Even native tribes, what little the treaties didn't steal, still receive federal payments for land they will never grow back. So don't tell me the logistics are too heavy. America has cut the check before. She just keeps losing our address. But where will the money come from? From the same banks whose first vaults were lined with plantation profits, from corporations still wearing their family crests on the backs of enslaved labor, and even if the check came tomorrow. What's the currency for the acres never granted, the names never returned, the futures never born? Do you hand me cash for my grandmother's stolen literacy? A voucher for my grandfather's broken spine? Do you pay me in dollars or do you pay me in power and policy in a future where my children don't have to negotiate their humanity in every room they enter? So, yes, cut the check, but don't get it twisted. No dollar, no payout, no platinum plated apology can balance the books on a crime still in progress. America, your debt is still accruing interest. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain that we harvested for free for centuries.
Loved it.
Woo!
Absolutely. Was that a new piece, Lady K?
Yes, that one
Well,
was about like 2 weeks ago.
great way to get naked, honey.
Woo
Indeed,
woo!
indeed. You put it
Yeah,
on fire, love.
I get
Did
a
he?
little irritated sometimes and I write poems.
really, really, you get a little, a little,
Listen,
a little.
look, your pen's got lava inside.
I always tell people I
Did
wrote a line when I was 16 years old, and I still remember it. I was like, "You do best not to cross me because your punishment for deceit will be immortalized on paper."
Yes, I've
Oh,
actually seen comics alluding to that. Yes, ma'am.
Any involvement with a poet, you're at risk.
yes.
Yes.
So true.
Lady K, that was dynamic. I sure enjoyed that piece.
Thank you.
Great work, great work. Y'all show us some love in as a
Way to
complete
go,
spectrum.
Lady K.
Those were some moving
Ooh.
pieces. Yes.
Yeah, go poet.
Yes, very much.
That's what's up. Great work, Queen. Always good to have you in our space. All right, let's keep this energy flowing and keep it up. Y'all keep your hearts open and your mics, and let's show some love for our next family member, Miss Marianne Peterson. Woo!
Come on,
Go,
Marianne. Let's go,
Marianne.
Let's
girl.
Yeah.
go.
Ooh, yes,
Let's
ma'am.
let's go, Marianne.
This is a song I wrote a while ago called Dance. Dance when you're happy, dance when you're sad, dance when you're angry, dance. Page. Let the music help you forget your troubles. Let the music put you in a trance. Let the music take control. Music can make you move if you let it. Dance when you're happy, dance when you're sad, dance when you're angry, dance. Music is groovy, music puts you in a groove of excitement. Dance when you're happy, dance when you're sad, dance when you're angry, dance. Dance when you're happy, dance when you're sad, dance when you're angry, dance. Dance when you're happy, dance when you're sad, dance when you're angry, dance. For that song. The next thing I'll do is a poem I wrote on August 30th. I went to a thing called Arts Beats and Eats they do every year before Labor Day. I try to go every year since I don't know what year was the first year I went. But I've been, every time I go, I write a poem about it. And this is the newest one. It's called Arts Beats and Eats 2025. We went to Arts Beats and Eats again this year. Me and my roommate went the first day of it. We got to see a lot of good singers. We got to see Hitsville Review, which was Motown music. We got to see the former lead singer of Boston. We got to see Sugar Ray. We had lots of fun at Arts Beats and Eats this year. The only thing I didn't like was when I got lost for a while trying to find my way back to the main stage. I loved the music. I even bought a stuffed animal for my youngest son, which was Sonic the Hedgehog. My youngest son loves the toy. I enjoyed myself at Arts Beats and Eats. That's it for that. Then the next thing I'll do is another song. And this one is called Baby. Baby, I want you to stay. I don't know what to say. Baby, I don't mean to hurt you. I don't want to be alone. Baby, you've got to understand that I really love you. Don't know what to do about how I feel towards you. Thought you all would be lonely. Baby, don't leave me. Love is real. Baby, I could survive alone. Need you by my side. Baby, I can't survive without you. Got to know that this is for real. Baby, you've got to understand that I really love you. Don't know what to do about how I feel towards you. Without you, I'll be lonely. Baby, don't leave me. And that's it for that one.
Beautiful work, Marianne. Thank you so much. Y'all open up your.
Yes.
Awesome.
Marianne, I felt that last one in my heart. Baby, don't leave.
Yes.
Baby, don't leave me. Something about the way you said that. Baby, don't leave me. There's a blues tune.
Yes, ma'am. I love that.
Thanks.
Great work. Marianne always make it up in here. Great having you, love. Thank you for sharing tonight. Okay, y'all show us some love one more time, please.
Way to go, Marianne.
Marianne.
Woo-hoo.
Poet.
Yes. Woo-hoo.
That's what's up. And again, there's still time if you haven't got your hand up. If you're having technical difficulties with that hand raised emoji, please DM myself or Gifted so we make sure we get you on the list if that's where you want to be With that being said, let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all join me by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome the co-host of tonight and every night of Food Naked Up in Here, the phenom known as Gifted.
Yes. Way to
Go
go.
gifted.
Gifted?
Oh,
Yes.
come on, Queen.
Oh, wow. Thank y'all so much. That snuck up on me. I was answering messages and doing that really. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, babe.
Come on, gifted.
Y'all look.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Lick gifted.
Where them fans at? Where them
Oh, I
fans
love
at?
you.
It's my fan, my fan.
I heard that. Yeah, there you go. All right. Wow. Let me pull out something. Let me get it together here. All right. Ah. All right, here we go. Here we go. This first piece is collisions happen. Oh, wow. Even when everything is where it appears it should be, collisions happen. Legs upon the ground, pivot, shift. Don't get stuck in time. People are going to gawk. Wonder how will you once again get the wheels turning. Collisions happen. Her image no longer reflects his vision blinded to her dreams, ready to leave it all in the rear view mirror. Collisions happen like moonbeams just pull me in, casting a magnetic energy to my force field. There was no choice of a red or blue, only one pill. One dose of that thing you were never meant to be, that flutter that makes you stutter, trip on my own damn words type of thing. Let no one else in after the downfall of a 20-year relationship, countless onboard crashes, mix and mingles with zero conversation. Love will never find these lips again. But collisions happen. And sometimes all you can do is ride it out and live way above the wreckage. As collisions happen, my version of
Yes.
my version of shit happens. Never giving up on love.
Yeah, don't give up on love.
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
some bars in there, though, baby.
Even when something else fails, you never know. All right, this is House of Cards Fall. This piece is a new piece, but it's unfinished. I'm still kind of, I don't know. I'll just give you what I
Partially
have.
naked. You're
Get
partially naked.
naked.
I'm
Get
sorry,
naked.
what you?
Get
Oh,
naked, Gifted. Get it.
thank
Is this new shit? Would you call this new shit?
This new shit.
Yes.
Okay, new shit, y'all.
New shit. Breathe in. Breathe out. I stopped counting a long time ago. Counting the breaths, counting my mistakes, counting the numbers, because counting only drew attention to the blunders, missteps, and years that I've tried to get it right. Yet I'm still here, struggling with my appointment. Love found or not found, loneliness cuddles me like a blanket and paralyzes my desires. Fear living rent-free in my headspace. What's next? Am I living to live? Or just surviving? Storm after storm after storm. How do I keep living on the edge of this abyss, seeking, peeking, and striking against the drum? The house of cards fall, collapse all around my feet, and I can't find ground. What else? Silence of the walls close in, fun housing mirroring my escape. Close my eyes and rock. Faster. Rock. Back and forth, back and forth. Need someone to hold me in this darkness. Need someone to come get me in this darkness. Need someone to hold me in this darkness. And I'm rocking back and forth. And I'm breathing in and out. Slowly, tears fall upon my cheek. And I can still feel them. Wet on my hands. The falling cards didn't take me down. I guess there's still work to do. So I'll keep breathing in and out till I finally move. That's that piece for now.
Yep.
Oh my
Y'all know
God.
I can't stand Gifted, right? Y'all know this.
Yo, so talented.
I just,
It's just
Lord,
every time you talk, I'm just like, I got closer and closer to my tablet just so I like, you're like entrancing, like, and then you go slower, and I'm like, what are you about to say next?
that part.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank
Beautiful
you.
work, love, as always.
Thank you for allowing me to share, guys. Just
We
I can breathe.
appreciate you sharing. And we're gonna have a conversation after this.
Okay.
Because I
Yes,
want
sir.
to talk to you about. But yeah, it was great work as always. Y'all show some love for Gifted one more time, please.
All right, come on,
Gifted.
Gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sexual chocolate wine.
Okay, I see the moving things across the screen now. I
I'm
want to do
starting to see it
that.
too. I only seen it on her screen though.
Yay!
Does it
How
like
do
happen
I
on
do
the
that? Now I
individuals?
gotta go play with stuff. All right. Well, that didn't sound good, but y'all know what I mean.
Oh,
The
oh.
react
That
the
was
react button does it as long as you don't have a screen, what do you call that, background. If
oh,
you don't have
that's
a
why.
background
Okay.
on, yeah.
Listen, thank you for the
Oh.
tips. You know, we gonna figure it out.
I
Appreciate
didn't
you.
know that.
It
Well, I got
actually, under the react, it won't like light up if you have a background. Like the options won't.
okay. And I'll always have a background, which is why I don't see these floating emojis. But thank you for that. Maybe next week I'll come in background and see how that looks on my screen.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. We
Thank
teaching each
you.
other. We learning together. That's what it's about.
Yep, that's so true.
Beautiful shit. Y'all show some love for Gifted one more time, please.
Thank you, love.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go, Poe.
Gifted.
Yes. Let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome Miss Jessie Marie.
Yes. Woo.
Come on,
Let's
Jesse.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go poet.
Y'all, I wasn't sure what to read you all tonight, so I found some old poems that I have. This first one's kind of a love letter, and the second one's a breakup poem. So, let's do the first one. Dear North Star, 1. Dear Cosmonaut, Some days I am in love with you, and some days I am in love with you, and I ache in every language I know, and 1,000 I don't. Your name spilling from constellations like some pure world built Elysium. 2. There are days I am adorned by the skin of those who matter when kindness blisters and it burns. I am spitfire conflagrations and no respite, no shelter when it comfort is the flame you fly from. 3. In the between moments I am paused floating lonesome interstellar satellites in orbit. These are days that feel like all days and none, and I cry out to believe I am not broken, yet sacred and longing, scarred and wanting you, perhaps. 4. Dear cosmonaut, some days you are everything, but the sun must always set.
Yes.
This other
Oh,
one's
wow.
probably my longest piece ever. And it's kind of a breakup poem, but I'm gonna, like I said, read above the lines a little bit, like I said earlier, other than the base of the poem, and try to give it a little bit of flavor. So here goes. I know a cozy nook in the galaxy where the wormholes meet to distort time and temperature and all things tangible and unimaginable. I saw it on an evening blistered with cold air, a Friday when thinning ice grew roots under people's fingers. The clouds bloated, dropping white marbles that cracked open to become puddles over the streets. Strangers shifted, moving and crossing with elbows compatible, draining into the 9 o'clock rush hour crowd. Many watch where they walk, skipping over scum and gum and piss and soiled ambitions, but some had their eyes off the earth, smack through the stratosphere, out of grasp. Those, some being like you and I know too that this is how we appear from the looking glass of outer space. Exactly one leaf on the face of our parsley colored world. I know that from the cozy nook in the galaxy that they can see us, the swollen faces beneath our hats and the shape we make behind the curtain of nightfall. I know that from there they can tell that life on Earth is sudden, and not just because we're in the rain we never thought to bring an umbrella for. No, life on Earth is sudden because the very place changes face, amphibious in its reflection. It is a surprise that anything could remain so constant in a planet that spins so quickly on its own tail. So, hurry. Let's have you pack a brown paper bag with what's important. First, take home your cheekbones. Tonight I cannot sleep when they're in my head and in my palms and all over my sleeves and inches away. Then comb the quiet conversations off my shoulders. Brush off the residue from the times you move your face too close to supplement your heedless hearing, or my handicap slurring, or the sound of traffic and humanity consecutively shitting all together. It took time to become accustomed to rejecting the thought that it may have only been pretense. This is the snow scratched off the scalp of our better afternoons, and when you're done with that, reel in the clothesline I'd left hanging outside where I clipped the fluctuating, fleeting former days to dry in the sun. I'll wring out the last traces of every similar interest, spiced insult, and spittle of intelligent banter. We'll iron out the amazing humiliation, the unconditional mockery, the terrible effort for laughter, much unrequited. Fold the broad stretches of memories, flattening them out in the thinning shimmer of silken sheets. I'll cut them to make socks so that you can walk in these moments whenever. Let's tie up the bundle where we've hidden the sparse few secrets, the dark insects with wings that we've tried to kill by never mentioning them ever again. Let's have the stock, take mine, but I will keep yours safe. And when you find the jar where we kept those colorful beans that we'd only hoped we would sprout to reach heaven, keep it shut. Those dreams deserve to be planted on better soil, and better yet, let's pickle them. Let's let them breathe in the brine, and you may spear them with toothpicks the next time you make martinis that taste like the bitter lives we led. Look for the box full of coins that, when rattled, sings in the morning, celebrated differently and apart. It's all the money you spent trying to find me when it was most inconvenient. Keep the change. I know there isn't much in there for when it was that you sought me, but only so rarely. So be careful not to drop that tea tin, or it could cleave your toes. It's where I kept your words, the words that built and broke me. No, you're a survivor. And the words that were never spoken. Sorry, we hurt you. And the words that were only given once, yet mattered more than all the things you say every day. Stay A little while longer, you're welcome to grow here. Let's roll up the carpet where we spilled ink into. Later, when you've arrived elsewhere, let's lay in it, sleep in terrifying things you've conquered and created, and the stories that contain too much butter and collapsible morals. Sink into the tide of scribbles, watch them weather, neither fade nor waterproof. Finally, take the tiniest, littlest memory, the first one, and put it in your pocket. Let it get tangled with the rest of the smaller, more valuable things. Pay your fare with 3 seconds of it, gamble with the next 20 heartbeats, or toss the last 20 minutes for chance. It mostly lost, a hazy, muddled recollection of something neither of us can remember in the same way at all. It is a crucial turning point, though, that angle at which the chicken wire fence is twisted, then widened to unfurl a repetitive pattern of mesh that is meant to protect against minor winds and half-hearted intruders. It is when understanding began that amid the unawareness of first impressions there was room for discovering a shade of green, as dull as our own on the face of the parsley earth. I know that in the cozy nook in the galaxy they can see everything. I know that in their stillness of wormholes and warped time and torn space that everything floats in a thick current of curdled eternity, drawn off the stars and hot off the depths of the universe, only approximately 1,000-year drive from the face of the world. It's cozy there where you can step out into the cosmos and disappear into the cul-de-sac of existence, a suspension of dead gas that remains what it was yesterdays and yesterdays and yesterdays ago. How it would be nice to be again choking on the sentiments of yesterdays and yesterdays and yesterdays ago. However, sentiment is toxic. All is better on the sudden-addled ground of this turning, dizzying earth where no two things can remain in the same place forever, and sentiment is but the air your lungs reject. There are no wormholes here, but our own 2 feet will take us miles out into nowhere as easily. You are born solid but slithering, living as liquid water, water coursing between stones, dissolving matter in your own wake, and bid farewell, gaseous, very soon fanned out into the mix of everyone else until lost from the will of the naked eye. Whatever has been altered within the last full turn of the planet was a fragment of evolution. It is a change less than eager, though change rarely left to marinate in regret. And strange to say that I am proud of what swift time and free-flowing measure has done to you, and what you have done to me. Strange to say, too, that I know it's true that sentiment is nauseous, for I have dined and have bred and swallowed sentiment purpose for you, and I should know, and all shall say for all to be warm promptly, that sentiment is righteously what will kill me some day. Yet I will tray few matters to have the poison bled out for me. You shall not be immortal, aging in time with cobblestones, having been devoid of the substance. The ice that had grown roots under our fingers will melt back into our bones. You've packed your brown paper bag, so have I. Now wherever the galaxy I may go, I will have what's important with me. And wherever will be cozy just as it was yesterdays and yesterdays and yesterdays ago. So perhaps for you, it would be likewise. I can only wish you well.
Jesse. Hallelujah, Jesse. Hallelujah.
Now, if somebody broke up with me like that, I would be a little distraught.
Yes, really.
The Lady K,
If it makes sense, it was
Lady K was wonderfully destroyed.
Right.
Exactly. Like I
Wonderful.
wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah. That was
Like, well,
Church-
damn.
that
It
was
was
beautiful,
the church
Jesse.
ministry that I left, so it
Breakups
wasn't the
are
person.
always difficult for someone, and there's always a lot to say. It was a line that I was trying to capture. I think you said, wherever I end up in the galaxy, I will have what belongs to me, or something like that. I lost it. It just was so much in it, and I was trying to snatch it out, but
Honestly, I wouldn't know where it is in the
it's at
poem,
the
but I know
end.
what you're referring to.
It's somewhere at the very end. Probably the last 6 lines or so. I feel like AJ when I say that. Last 6 or 7 lines.
Now, wherever in the galaxy I may go, I will have what's important with me. Anywhere will be cozy, just as it was yesterdays and yesterdays and yesterdays ago.
Yes, there it is. Thank you so much. I think that was so meaningful that you have what's important to you, which is your spirit, heart, soul, and mind. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
anything
I
else
had to
is
write
just
until I felt better.
Yeah,
I needed to be done when I was done. I didn't want to feel entangled anymore, so I needed to feel delivered when I left. And this is the way I did that.
that's the way of a poet. We don't expect anything less from you. Thank you
Yes,
for being vulnerable enough to share that with us. We
absolutely.
appreciate your nudity.
I missed y'all last week, so I
Yes,
had
we
to be
missed
here
you
this
too.
week.
Last week was another beautiful week. I haven't posted that, and I should have had time to do it over the weekend, but I haven't posted last week's episode. So when I post this week, I'll post last week ahead of it. Make sure that everything is up there, so you
Okay,
can go
good.
back
I
and
missed last
see.
week too, so good.
Yeah, forgive me. It's things been a little sporadic. Well, still sorting some things out. I think I'm quite a bit more settled in after the move, finally. So yeah, I'm feeling good about the space, and hopefully I can tap back into my creativity and get this pen moving once again. But
Also, I want to say that next Friday is my feature, and I do have a live stream link for y'all. So I'll give it to you all this week. So in case I don't make it next week, you guys will have it already. But
awesome.
it'll be Pacific time, 7 o'clock. So unfortunately, that's a little late on your guys' side. But you'll be able to watch it later too. You don't have to watch it when it happens.
Well,
So
you on so that's gonna be what, 10 o'clock on our end?
on your end, if you want to watch it live, but otherwise, you can watch it the next day from the same link.
Awesome. Well, it's still
Okay.
it's Friday, so we should be able to tap
Might
in
be up.
those who are free. Yeah, so definitely drop that link. Y'all show some love for Jesse Marie one more time.
Let's go,
Yes.
poets.
Woo!
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, Jesse.
That's what's up. Keep that energy up. Y'all keep sharing that love and support as we welcome our next artist. Let's welcome our brother, Mr. Food Dog himself, Nemo.
Woo!
Soon.
Let's go,
Nemo.
Let's go,
Nemo.
Nemo.
Let's
All
go,
right.
poets. Let's
Thank
go,
you.
son.
All right. I'm gonna read a collab with Elizabeth. Are
Oh,
you there?
okay.
I'm here.
All right.
Group peace.
All right, I gotta just scroll to it real quick. Yeah, it's the my own night EMT.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, Nemo and I wrote this. Here we
Get
go.
naked.
Naked it is. My own night EMT. Today is another day that I woke in terror. The onslaught of nightmares seems overkill, even for my record with murder.
I was supposed to be the second coming of my father, a scholar or a ditch digger, he would say.
And yet at 3 a.m., alive, confused, and wrapped in a single light bulb, the dog bite was not my femoral bleeding out.
But I never could sit still long enough to become learned.
It was merely your knee tenderly brushing the back of mine, and so I gathered up my teeth and got back on the wagon of pillows and hayrides.
So when I was handed a shovel, I didn't ask questions.
And you had some of my teeth deep in your pocket, and you tenderly replaced them, removed the knife from my abdomen slowly, so slowly.
I dug.
I had already lost so much blood seeping, and you fashioned a tourniquet with your thighs and plugged the gaping hole in leg with only your large thumb, fashioned an IV.
Until my sweat became flames.
Arm to arm veins grabbing hold of each other.
That burned flesh from bone.
Once pricked, sliced for the sole reason of you trying to save my life.
Until my heart was charred.
For just tonight.
And all that I had been was consumed.
Tomorrow I will be sullen and quiet.
But embers left glowing.
remorseful and ashamed of the work you had to do for me to even get up and breathe.
I return.
You will find me on a road, naked and prone, shot dead one by one, teeth and tongue.
Ashes become feathers.
Give me your breath in my mouth to save me.
Feathers become flames.
From my own mind, the evil of my mind.
And the phoenix flies free.
From the night, which wishes to kill me so badly.
And the phoenix flies free.
Yo, that's good.
Yeah, that was dope.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow, that was powerful.
Okay, poets, I see y'all.
Yes. And the balance of that was just amazing. The bouncing off of voices and cadence was just so smooth. And the meshing of your lines and the meaning behind each one. Ah, that was absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you, Elizabeth. That was awesome.
Fusan and Elizabeth, there's a great mystery writer, African American mystery writer from the Harlem Renaissance, Chester Himes. And as I listen to both of you read that piece, it's like a film noir mystery
Mm,
movie in a
Chester
poem.
Himes. I've
yes.
Oh,
heard that name. That's
Chester.
so cool, Miss Betty.
I love that film noir. Yeah,
That's where it come
absolutely.
off.
Mm,
So nice.
really nice. Nice reference, Miss Betty. Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama Betty.
Mhm.
Well, I love you,
And
Fusan.
yo, that was super dope. It was like you was breathing life into her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it got really deep around the part when you, I forgot her line before you, when you said, when I was given a shovel, I just dug, and then
Mm,
it just went deep after that. Like y'all was laying it on thick. I was like, whoo! It was a lot of,
right.
yeah, that was dope. That was
That
a
was
great,
absolutely
that was a
dope. That
great
was
mix
fire.
for real.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Nemo, you have another one for us?
I do. I've got some new ink.
No shit. Get naked.
Get naked,
Yeah,
Nemo.
let's go, poet.
Let's get
Naked Nemo.
naked. Naked Nemo.
All right. Tentatively, this is titled Into the Empty. Is this the end of days, or is this unnerving quiet the eye of the storm? That one moment of weightlessness hanging in the air before gravity reclaims what is hers. I've fallen before, burned as I streaked across a red sky. I know what it is to make a crater, to crawl out broken but breathing still. I know what it is to yearn, to want to live again and walk upright, to seize my second chance. Maybe there's some grief. Maybe I will never be who I once was. Maybe I think the change unfairly violent. My head still rings from the impact, a resonance that feels like a lifetime. I've had to carve out caskets for parts of me that didn't survive the crash. And it's so hard to show you where it hurts when all the damage is in my head. Not imagined, but starkly real. Thoughts caught in a tangled net of neurons. I've let them hurt me to make me better. When do we first start letting healers make incisions and attach electrodes? I let the bastards turn me off. But am I not better now? Has there not been healing? Perhaps the cataclysm was necessary to begin the metamorphosis, however painful. And hell, I probably needed the humbling. Don't we all need some time in the mud we've made? A reminder this crown comes with a cost and can be taken away. Forgive me if I shake my fists at the sky. We have an understanding. There's not a scar I have he hasn't seen. I find myself at the edge of one life, watching another slowly recede. A world that continues without me, where everyone is moving on. I've said my goodbyes, waved to those who were watching, smiled and cried and remembered. I'm tired of grief. Take these shrouds away. I stand ready to resume the climb. Feel the quickened heartbeats as we reach skyward, towards home, wherever that may prove to be.
Yes, fool. That was a phenomenal write.
When I
Phenomenal.
tell you, it's a good thing I was muted because the amount of mms and ooh that I was doing all throughout that, it was so many bars I couldn't even like catch them all because that was just phenomenal all the way through. If we would have been in a room, you probably would have been mad at me because I would have been loud that whole time. Phenomenal work, excellent poem.
I agree, and that's so funny, because I was like, yeah, and then I looked down like, "Oh, shoot, am I muted?" So and I was like, "Oh god, okay," because I kept doing the same thing, Lady K, like, yeah, and I was like, "Oh," so very well done, Nemo. As always, love your pen.
Thank you.
And yeah, so many parts, especially forgive me if I shake my fist to the sky. I totally get that one and have been there. As I always tell you, I can see myself in your words. So thank you for vocalizing it and so eloquently. So thank you.
Thank you, Gifted.
Man, great work, bro. Great work. Y'all show some love for Nemo one more time.
Nemo.
Great job.
One
For real, for
Nemo, that
real.
was a great job.
Phenomenal poem.
The Wind Poet.
Yes.
Yeah, that came out so good. You read that like you're getting it, like you're reading, you're already starting to perform it, and it's so new. It's dope. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for writing new work. It's amazing. Well done.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And Elizabeth, if you want to go again,
Yes.
let me know and raise your hand or just let me know either way. Thanks.
Well, I have one more. I have one more. I could do it now or I can do it later when you all see fit.
How
Whenever you.
about we get Miss Betty first
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
throw you
yeah.
back in the mix? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome
Yeah.
sauce.
Let's do that.
That's what's up.
Well,
Yeah.
go ahead, Mr. Witch.
Okay. Well, I'm just getting ready to bring you up. So was there some flowers you wanted to give before
No, oh yeah, I do want to give some flowers. Yes, I do. No, I'm asking for a group prayer. All of us pray. Nothing bad, but let's just pray that Brooklyn in the house, Erica Floyd, book comes soon. We biting at the bit for her book to come out. So let's pray that it arrives very soon.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good
Thank
prayer.
you.
Yes, yes.
All of us, because I have all
I
these,
love that.
I have more books and books, and so they give me peace in these hard,
Yes.
wicked times we live in. So I go to my books, and I need Erica's book, Brooklyn in the House book here. So all
Yes, say that.
kind prayer for
Putting
Brooklyn.
it in the atmosphere. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Manifest that. Yes.
Indeed. We need that energy. And she's been doing such phenomenal work
Oh
lately.
man,
So
you know,
yeah.
Yes.
she's been growing in leaps and bounds since she's been out there.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Brave, courageous, and we
Yes,
need.
ma'am.
Unfortunately, I've been growing wide too.
Oh,
Girl, we ain't talking about that. And we ain't worried about that because
I'm done.
you got some people that like it. So hey.
that part.
That part.
True that.
That part.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
quiet now. And I'm surprised that he quiet on that. That was your cue right there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, man. Let's go,
She already
man.
know.
Oh, yeah, man. Say, there you go.
Listen, man, I love rolls. I love the butter from home.
Oh my God.
No problem with Rome.
That part right there. I love it. All right, let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome our next artist, our next family member, the gorgeous, the phenomenal Miss Betty.
Yes,
Come on, Miss
Yeah.
let's
Betty.
go,
Let's go,
Mama
Betty.
Yay!
Betty. Yeah.
One moment, please. I should have been ready. Oh, here we go. One moment. In the meantime, Nemo Sums has a poem that I like him to read of mine. But Nemo, before you do that, I'll read this one, then you read yours.
Okay.
America, I'm tired. Tears ducts, so heavy, face unrecognizable, distorted, flooding, salt waters, ominous, overflow, overwhelms, cheekbones, rich, wretched, nose contorted, clay, misinterpret smell, as senses are washed away, lips a warped frame, exhibit an atrophied tongue, broken picket fence teeth, desire to smile, straight bullshit. When all you want to do is hit something, but all you do is scream. I pray laughter comes soon in a dream. And that's that poem.
Say that again, mama. Say that.
Oh, that was good.
Indeed. We
Nemo?
definitely tired with your shit, America. Get your shit together, America. Come on, fool dog.
That part.
All right. This is regular people. What be the nationality of war? Skin tone of humanity, innocently going about their day, contemplating on meal preparation, tucking a child in bed, challenges to peace never entering their minds, trying, just attempting to stay out of harm's way. What music genre plays in the background of unrequited love? Ill-fitted leaders who openly disdain citizenship from which they came. Should a rallying cry be in unity? We're free. Honestly, we are regular people. We are one nation. My brother, my sister, you and me.
Yes.
Man, all y'all make me
yes,
have to
yes.
keep making sure I'm
Unity.
muted because y'all are doing a thing tonight.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Nemo.
I love it.
Yes, Miss Betty. Yes.
Yes, very well written and very well recited, Nemo.
What
Thank
is
you.
Thank
that
you.
line again? What
Uh,
music genre plays in the background of what?
Unrequited love.
Yeah.
Come on, Mama Betty. Keep pushing that pen. And we waiting for your project as well.
oh, it's coming.
Absolutely.
Amen.
We are
Who's
waiting on your
Amen.
project.
Amen.
That's what's up. Y'all show Miss Betty some love one more time.
Thank you, Miss Betty.
and show
You're
Nemo?
Thanks so
welcome.
much for sharing, Miss Betty. Wow.
Thank you. But show something Nemo because it was his voice too.
Yes, thank you for the voice, Nemo, for sharing her works. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure. Always
Your
my
work.
honor.
Yeah, your work, Miss Betty. It's your work. You know.
That's what's up. Let's keep this energy flowing. We're gonna circle back real quick because I kind of want to end off with these last three, possibly four. So once again, y'all open up your hearts and mics as we welcome back Miss Elizabeth.
Let's go, Elizabeth.
Go, Elizabeth.
Okay,
Let's
dokie.
go.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
What a fun, what an amazing night. Like, what a fun night. Nemo, you got the mic all night tonight. Look at you. Okay. This one is called Therapy. There is no free pass in this newborn dawn. whether it be blue, black, or gold green. It's all hard work. It's all humbling. This is the new me, you see, the better one, the reinvented. The not so scary Barry one, the one that doesn't yell at the kids, the one that doesn't cry in the car saying, "Why me, God? Why?" This one's got pills. This one's got a friend that listens so very patiently every single goddamn week for 5, count 'em, 5 whole years of Wednesdays at 1. Where would you rather be? Chatting with Freud just for fun? This new time's got a choke on me. 'Tisn't easy being in the world now as a member, not an inmate. My own warden, my own crawl through a pipe of sewage, a Shawshank Redemption. The murder, the murderer was you, old foe. So fuck you. I'm Tim Robbins. Thank you.
Well, damn.
Well, all right then. Tell us how you really feel. Okay, poet.
There it is.
Dang, I love that.
I did too. And you say,
Mwah. Thank y'all.
It sounds like you ended that with CP May's middle finger. You know, CP like to put the middle fingers up. You know, they give you that.
I learned it from him, except I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
good works on that.
Thanks.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love for Elizabeth one more time.
Yeah,
Great
Yes.
work.
Elizabeth.
Great
I'm
work.
coming to join you, honey.
Thank you, honey. I'm like so full on tired from today, and I just appreciate you guys listening to me, like even as I stumble over. I'm really happy to be here. Just to have made it. Just to have made it. I'm so thrilled.
As
Amen.
we
We
all,
made
as
it. That's
we
why we
all,
say that.
yes.
That's
We
what,
We
made
made
it.
it. Yes.
thank y'all.
That's
Thank
what's up.
you.
Thank you for
Great work.
being here. That's what's up. Let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome our next family member, Mr. M.A. Dennis.
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
babe. Let's
let's go.
go.
Hey.
This piece is called The Cost of Not Paying. The cost of not paying. Tension. Community profits when it is undivided. Attention. United we stand, divided we fall. A house divided cannot stand. Attention. Retailers raise prices. The cost of not paying. Shrinkage. Erectile dysfunction medication is kept in a locked cabinet. An associate gets paged to come hither. This is the part of the poem where the poet is supposed to say something uplifting. This is not that poem or poet. This is lifting up the hamper lid and calling dirty laundry to the mic. Dirty laundry doesn't say much. It usually remains quiet and silently judges you as it grows. But tonight it speaks. Not much, just a haiku. Are you listening or waiting for me to stop so that you can go? Everyone wants to read, recite, perform, spit, share, talk their shit, but who's listening? Attention. If you see dirty laundry, close the open mic. Dirty laundry is trouble. Dirty laundry is banned from bistros, cafes, clubhouses, diners, libraries, lives, and Zooms. I beg dirty laundry not to end this poem, but I got paid no attention. Lend me your ears, because it's not like you're using.
Well, okay.
Right, that part, that entire part. Come on, M.A.
Yes, sir. That was awesome.
You finishing or you got another one for us?
No, I'm done.
Okay, what's the, always good to have you, brother. One and done tonight.
Always. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know we love you.
Love
Yeah.
that piece too. Yes.
Wow. Just one MA, huh?
Yep, just one and done.
Okay, I love that piece, MA.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
That's what's up. Thank y'all for pouring into each other. It's so important that we do that in these spaces. I think that's the biggest thing that we got going is that we love on each other. So let's not ever forget that. And when you don't see somebody, tap in, check in on them, and make sure that you extending this love beyond these screens. With that being said, as we welcome our next artist, please open up your hearts and your mics, and we'll welcome as we welcome back our sister, Miss Erica Floyd. Did he just change his name to Dirty Laundry?
Come on, come on,
Ooh.
Okay.
come on,
Didn't
come on.
realize I was up. I'll make it quick. I wrote this in April during the poetry month. You are my poem for today. FaceTime, always, hours, often, for many hours, making quality time paramount. Weekly anniversaries, a challenge to keep count, but you do. Priorities set, follow through always met, our minds made up, even in the latter hour of the day. Somehow, some way, this is a given. Intermittent, peeking, surveying your breathing to see if you're really sleeping. At times, catching me, watching you watch me. Synchronized in our security for each other. Admiration, undercover, yet full disclosure is how we operate. Perhaps to discover new things we've never noticed before. Moments being limited, anxious for the moment we'll reunite in the same space. Newness phase still in place, aware that slow and steady wins this race, adjusting to each other's ways expected, amazed that this is something I didn't know I wanted, showing much promise, the motivation that allows me to continue looking forward to the venue that brings me to the home that is you. So today, you are my poem.
Come on, poet.
Right,
You
right.
and Gifted both. I just want to hear whatever y'all have to say.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
That was beautiful, babe.
Love it.
Thank you.
That I didn't know I wanted line reminded me of that John B. and Tupac song, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
What, are you still down for me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm. He know this poem was about him.
That part. That part. Y'all show some love again to Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica Floyd.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come on.
Say it again, Monique.
Go,
Say it
poet.
No.
Thank you.
again. Oh man, I love it. Y'all ever watch it's these puppets. They got a little clique called Cottonmouth. They do comedy on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh my god, when you
Yes.
made that sound, that's what it reminded me of.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do. I follow them. Cottonmouth Official, and it's MOUF.
Yes, I rock with them hard. They are hilarious. They are hilarious. If you ever need a laugh, tap in with them. They definitely gonna bring it out you. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good. All right.
Thank
Whisper,
you.
good to see you. You came in late, but you're still welcome to share. And as of new rules, if you're gonna share, you get one piece tonight. All right.
Yes, sir. How you doing tonight,
Good.
family?
Good. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. I'll spin the block if you're gonna share. Just let me know, and I'll spin the block on you.
All right. Yes, sir. I'm up for it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Awesome. We got you. We got you. As we proceed, everybody, please join me once again by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our brother Elemental.
Let's go.
Elemental.
Good naked.
Yo, Elemental.
What's up, King? Where you been at?
Hey,
What's good, good people? What's good? It's been a while. It's been too long. It is great to see all of you. Your energy supercharges me. Um, peace, peace to all the poets who touched the mic before me and after. I really can't thank you enough for all that you do to help poetry, to inspire, to energize. It has been a while. For the folks who rock with me on a regular, no, I don't really spit often. But I was thinking that the squad was gonna come through tonight, but the one time I come through, the squad doesn't. So I'll just say, outlaws in the building. Man, if I can spit a couple, the man Mays was like, "Yo, you got to come through, man, because." At Who Naked, you could just kind of stretch out and do your thing. So, got a couple on some new shit, on some experimental shit at that. So, I'm gonna
New
start
Get
with
shit.
this.
naked.
Get
Get naked.
naked.
Man.
new shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
you ain't been
Good.
here in a minute, but that's our way of saying new shit. We just shout get naked. You know
for
what I'm saying?
sure, for sure. Oh, these are stripped down funk. Believe it. Um, so I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'm gonna end with some good shit. This is Drama's Karma. When karma's Kama Sutra twists reflection into rejection, a war of love and hate, where stub toes become landmines that explode like in this corner. Weighing in at a fragmented memory's bad day, standing 100 miles and running with a mouthful of eulogies translated by tongues that weigh a ton, akin to Rumpelstiltskin with an illustrious record of 25 catastrophes, 0 losses. Mr. I oughta whoop your ass. It's tragedy, laughing a hyena's hallelujah, packed with gunpowder euphemisms. You would if you could, but you can't. So you ain't in this corner. Outlaw, wanted in all 5 senses with a fat lip worth of twisted kiss my grits, trading kicks for tricks. No treats leave you speechless. Believers just a force to be reckoned with. Impeccable evidence of misdirection. Taboo a haiku's funny bone. It's comedy, calmly striking heartstrings to spark a farce, part and parcel to sunshine after pain that reigns. It's not you, it's me. Dear heartbreak letters written blindly behind rose-tinted I love yous with thunderous applause from an audience of narcissists checked into heartbreak hotels, betting at 3-to-1 odds you get knocked out in 3, round 1. Punch drunk in love, we be all night, dot eyes, cross teeth, just a Hail Mary away from Killer Instinct combo breaker 119. Call someone please, in a hurry to die you are. Step into this ring you did, bloody you will leave, round 3. In seasons of Mayweather or Scott Summers, jabber walking all that lip service into blood, spill me a river, leave bounce checks on karma's filthy coffee table, written by a dirty mouth's bad breath your ass can't cash. Leave destiny with a busted tip jar round 6 in a semi-sweet stone hand stance with a conflicts conundrum somewhere far between counterfeit shit talking and a sewer pipes hooker preference named heaven. Round 7. What would Jesus do with a lucky dice roll? Side betting benevolence on a holy field. This fight goes past TKO. Round for round, pound for pound, blow for blow on that rope-a-dope. Make pay-per-view junkies out of gluttons for punishment. Selling lessons, because no one wins when karma gets its cake on a late night sweets binge set out on its long, beautiful road to revenge. Peace, y'all.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Come on.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Smuffler dragging the sparks down the street, bro. Keep it coming.
Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. For real, for real. This next one, it's just fun. This one is just fun for me. I hope some of y'all catch some of these things. This actually came from a prompt. I was in a workshop, but this is where I'm from. I'm from busted lips and bruised egos that sounded like passion. Bedlam from my parents' bedroom. I'm from no one wants to be here. We just don't have anywhere else to go. Bloody screams replaced sweet dreams, so I slept with my ears closed tight as drum lines on warpaths. I'm from high life, cocaine, boot-wearing Marines who kick indoors of a Johnny Walker's paradise, call it Friday night shenanigans with Vietnam survivors. Do you feel lucky, punk? In a dirty dead pool full of flashbacks with a death wish packed in a pack of cigarettes. If you cross this threshold, leave you wholly ghosted. If you pick up what I'm putting down, I'm from food stamps and free lunch programs, from can't to can't go round back to sit in balcony seats type of treatment. Classic Hitsville harmonics, so Motown. They needle to record every papa was a rolling stone from a ball of confusion. That Rick James Mary Jane made it a fire's desire. From pallets on floors to power ballads of war, when I do, transforms I loved you into divorce scores of Ike and Tina Turner review. I'm from expired or not for sale were only a suggestion. After collard greens and chitlins remind you soul food ain't nothing but slave food. That sounds like you gon' sit here till every scrap of scrapple on that plate is gone. You know there's starving kids in Africa, let alone this neighborhood. Put some water in that cereal if ain't no milk in here. I'm from children should be seen, not heard. Keep talking, I'll slap you into Christmas. You think money grow on trees? I'm from Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. I'm from Whitey on the moon. Gil Scott Heron in these veins and destitute ghettos resting on my breath. I'm from Yesa, boss. From cross streets and hearts hope to die, poke needles in eyes when staring at executioners on days like this. From field Negroes that pray for a breeze when fire kisses Massa's house before birth of a nation. I'm from whip cracks that alarm clock sleepless nights turn you can cotton picking guarantee. These Black Star lines ain't gonna be nice to no oppressor nor descendant. From diamond in the back, sun rooftop, be thankful for what you got. Bells that replace bell tolls, belts that replace bell tolls. Forget your ass up, work ain't gonna work itself. I'm from mandatory code switching at bus stops, singing Amazing Grace before a spark of light graced a midnight's last breath. I'm from moments where PTSD replaced till death do us part with a closed fist and a red beam on a pistol that somehow became locked doors turned coffins. Life sentences for I told you You was mine forever, they say. Eulogies are a graveyard's love song, where ballistics become battlefield chrysanthemums, planted and laid to rest in memories, whisper of stolen kisses. Peace, y'all.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
crap. That was
Well,
Mic
damn.
drop. Ooh.
Jeez.
yeah,
Go
that was it
on,
right there.
poet.
That was it right there. And like Emily Dennis said, well, Mr. Dirty Laundry tonight, yeah, that's definitely I could see why was fun to write. And that's definitely like not making any comparisons or nothing, but that's M.A. Dennis type of piece. He definitely can mirror that effect, man. So phenomenal work. And that background is crazy. Is that actual picture, or is that an actual building, or is that
It's virtual. It's
virtual?
virtual. Yeah,
Okay, it's
yeah,
dope, and it was perfect for when you hit with that whitey on the moon. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing there. But yeah, firework, bro, firework. Thank you for coming tonight.
Appreciate you.
And don't
Appreciate
be a
y'all.
stranger. I know you fall in when you can, but don't try not to forget we here every Wednesday.
For sure. For sure. Appreciate y'all.
Big love, bro. Hey, y'all show some love on
Definitely loved the work, loved it. Loved all the
Yes.
music references, caught those and all the grandma and the mama, big mama sayings that you had in there. Listen, you took me back to my childhood. Oh, so I loved it. Great work, great work. All of it. I love it. Thank you. That was fire.
Definitely.
That was huge fire.
That's what's up. Y'all keep pouring into each other. We got two more artists before we close out. So y'all give our brother Elemental one more round of applause, please.
Yes, I can't wait to listen to those
Yes.
back. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And yes, please don't forget to catch the playback. I'm a little late with last week, but everything else is up to date. So I'll try to get these two up at least by Thursday. At least by Friday. If I don't get them up tomorrow night, they'll definitely be up early Friday. So make sure y'all tap in. We're nearing into our 100th episode. I want to do something big for that. So we'll have I'll get with my co-host and see what will be what will make it special for us. But I
Yeah.
hope to have the majority of you available that night. I'll let you
Yeah.
know. Right now we're close to the 90th episode. We might be at 90, so I'll let you know when that 100th episode is coming up because that'll be our milestone. And again, this
Amen.
is our space, so remember it's about us all. So thank y'all
Yes.
for doing this.
Yes, yes.
Man,
All
that's
right.
what's up. Yeah, and that 100th episode, we're gonna go long. We gonna go long and deep on that one. So, baby, close your mouth. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that later. But, yes. Anyway, no, we got two more artists. We're gonna bring up Whisper Poet. So y'all please join me and open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our sister Whisper Poet.
On Whisper, let's go, sweetie.
Hey,
Let's go.
family. I'm so sorry I was late. I'm on the road tonight. We just pulled into a hotel just crossed over the Ohio River from West Virginia. So I'm sorry I missed
Go Ohio.
everybody earlier. Go on. Um, but I just gotta praise. The other night I got to be in poetry space in person with Mr. Witz, Coach Ja, Nemo, Shane Maynor, and Sidekick all together. You want to talk about a poetry powerhouse? I'm getting chills talking about it. It was amazing, y'all. Erica Floyd, you should have been here.
It was a beautiful evening.
I didn't know. No one called me. I would have came.
I didn't even know either. I showed up and they all there. I'm like, what? I'm in church. So yeah. All right. Well, I got some new ink, so I'm gonna get naked.
Get naked.
I found you on the battlefield of your trauma, dragging your heart by the strap. I realize now that the smoke from the chaos left my eyes clouded and unable to see it clear, but the view I had then was enough to alleviate my fear. We were twin landmines, but somehow we rewired our wounds entwined, two drowning swimmers who embraced and transformed into Poseidon and Mermaid. My Alice Drink Me had been seeking a worthy addiction since my entry into this needful skin. And what trauma begat was glorious in the dark, but in the light it was riddled with cracks and covered with the veneer of sin. I refused to see it was a flawed design I had as mine. And what grand delusion wove was a fire blanket that melted into my skin. Your flames magnesium became my crucible and my zen, emotional masochist in a game of electronic BDSM. Rose from the depths, rebooted and repurposed and returned to them from the darkness.
Okay, hold on, Whisper.
Where you
Whisper, can you hear
had
me?
been hostage to your pain.
Whisper.
I didn't know I was a healer unit that imploded, a black hole, devastated the return. What? Uh-oh. Can you not hear me? Dang it, my phone.
No, you was going
In and out.
Yes, yes. We
Is
see
this
you
better?
now.
Okay.
And
What line did I go?
Like 2 stanzas ago, it
okay,
was
but you're
doing that.
doing the same thing. You might need to
Turn off your
relocate.
camera.
Do you remember? Okay.
Okay,
Is this
try
better?
that. Yes, much
Okay.
better.
Okay. Let's see. I refused to see it was a flawed design. I had become intoxicated with the idea of you as mine. And what grand delusion wove was a fire blanket that melted into my skin. Your flames, magnesium, became my crucible and my zen, emotional masochist in a game of electronic BDSM. You arose from the depths, rebooted and repurposed, and returned to them from the darkness where you had been a hostage to your pain. I didn't know I was a healer, but somehow in those shadow lands, I became your MASH unit, then imploded, a black hole, devastated and devoid of light. You were so clever to sever, and I never desired leverage. I let you fly free and waited for the return, but you were not boomerang, and I had become as a funeral urn. I questioned the Sphinx for answers, and what he said I can't decode. My eyes camera obscura, and I had become love blind. I shaped virtue from dysfunction, named it love from the smoldering bones of me, but the forest cannot be reborn when the napalm still burns. It was only when the cooled ash of the rear view cleared the cataracts of delusion from my eyes that I could clearly see how I had firebombed my life. But at least one of us got out. I have that to be thankful for, and I hope you're happy at home with your wife.
Great.
Yes. Yes, got free. Release that. That's
Indeed. And I guess it was the camera effect that was causing the distortion, but you definitely came through clear. Um, I should have had you rewind from the very beginning so we could have got it all in that complete set, but it still was a beautiful piece. Way to get free, way to express that energy.
So much. Thank y'all so much. And I didn't get to hear Nemo. Nemo, did you do the 3 pieces?
Nemo did something new tonight that was definitely phenomenal, and him and Elizabeth did a group piece that was crazy as well.
I'll do the 3 pieces next week, Whisper.
Okay, awesome.
All right. That's what's up. Y'all show some love for Whisper Poet one more time.
And
Ooh.
whisper.
Yes, Whisper. All right,
Whisper.
Whisper. Safe
Uh,
travels.
Thank you.
are you on the road still?
Yeah, we're going up to Michigan with my dad and my stepmom. We're going to go drive some old cars and go tour the Ford factory.
Oh, nice. Nice. Enjoy that trip. Enjoy the family as well.
Thank you for being my family tonight. I love y'all.
Well,
Wednesday
you better
nights are the
know it.
way.
Your family always, indeed.
Love you too, sweetie.
Let's just let's keep this energy up and add on. Y'all open up your hearts and minds as we retract. Because I'm sorry I missed you earlier, but I got you now. Welcome in, Monique.
Monique.
Thank
Let's go.
you. I actually
Go
thought that my
poet.
hand was up all this time, and it wasn't.
Aw,
It's okay. We got you.
we got you.
All right. I
Let's
got two
go forward.
pieces, and they're pretty deep, so buckle up. um, this one's called Grandmother's Candy. My screams were the candy sorry. My screams were the candy grandmothers gave that no one can remember the name of. My shame was the camouflaged heirloom once titled The Seven Sounds of Violence, locked behind the closed doors that hid the world from my family's violence. My throat made a sound easily mistaken for a whimper, wishing I had shown no reaction, because it'd be simpler. An utterance of pain followed by instant regret, instant fear of the punishment I was going to get. Being taught to smile while chewing barbed wire is one horrible trick to master. Pretending it tastes like funnel cake over time seemed to make the process go faster. My knocking at death's door was at a decibel that human ears couldn't perceive. My labor pains had given birth to invisible trauma, and I had become an unproud mama. Blame my rotten past on the last of the cotton candy, the air so thick that I could almost digest my childhood between. But I won't bite down too hard, lest I cut my gums on the razor blades underneath, for this is no Halloween. Only poison apples for snow non-whites, and I'm a chocolate-coated life in a caramel craving world. I'm still wondering the names of the candies that grandmothers gave. A pinkish red hard oval disc hidden in a red dotted wrapper with a green twist. And no matter how many times I tried to avoid the risk, no one could put a name to it throughout all of this. Just like being fed my Skittle flavored hurts and how shutting my mouth only made it worse, but I don't want to taste the pain, Bo. I wanted to believe that my story is more common than a one-horned unicorn. I want to believe that my pain is valid, that I'm valid, that validity doesn't have to come at the expense of humility. I want to believe that there's an eighth sound that does not include a pin drop, one at a level that will not only make a noise worth perceiving, but also a difference worth believing and believing in. Can someone tell me why remembering ice cream is more important than remembering my scream? Why fixing problems with Snickers bars takes place of adjusting memories of scars? You could tell me to hold every candy in the world, but it won't eat away the silence I was made to hold as a little girl. All my screams no one could remember, all my screams no one heard, all my screams people suspected but just overlooked my lack of words. My screams were the candies grandmothers gave that no one can remember the name of, but I do. It's only by finding my screams that I was able to begin healing. And I hope your scream isn't inaudible, invalidated, or invisible. Your scream deserves more than being the world's next strawberry bonbon. It needs to be heard, heeded, and healed. Although at first other things may be easier to feel, nothing is better than the truth. Signed, delivered, and sealed. That's the first piece.
My
Yes.
God, today.
Come on,
Woo.
Monique. You,
Woo.
Oh yeah.
you flavored that
Signed,
one up.
sealed,
Trying to make it.
delivered.
I'm gonna say
Say that again?
you flavored that one up, try to make it easier for us to swallow. I see what you did there, but it was definitely phenomenal.
Thank you. I just know that a lot of people know the grandmothers give you those candies with the little green twists and the red dots. They look like they're actually strawberry bonbons. That's the name of them. This poem is called Pioneer. It's a bit deeper, but it's more autobiographical. I am a woman of color, sometimes mentally affected. I am to many hospitals as black men are to police. I'm growing up in a nation with several uses for me. Research subject experimentation, dead, but don't forget my labs are stored for further examination. I had few early examples on I had few examples early on to take on as my own. I had not many that I could follow, only given a system that swallows no spaces for people of color to be wrong, because as a black woman, my only choice is to be strong. You've been through so much, but you made it out alive. Priority of survival's been my system override. Resilience is a blessing, but it's now posed as a curse. Just because I overcame things doesn't mean to make things worse. Just because I persevered doesn't mean to obstruct my way. When exposed, some claim God, but actually put money first, like I am not a poster child to be sold. Not a money-making attraction when I'm wanted and labeled for shipping in the times that people don't. I won't be shut up, down, or out, no matter how much duct tape is used on my mouth. As a kid, many tried to deafen these screams, but my soul has still sung of the wind beneath my wings. I am a woman of color, sometimes mentally affected. I am to many hospitals as black men are to police. I'm growing up in a nation with several uses for me, a stereotype, a scapegoat to stay seated, proof that mental health wasn't something I needed. Doctor said to give me a change of scenery and sent me off at 14. My loose security blanket quickly became blanket parties, a group of other girls throwing a sheet over me, a multitude of punches, kicks, blows, and injuries. Couldn't hear myself over the sound of my own skin bruising, feeling effects of black history again. Seeing stars from my contusions, black eyes marred my sight. Red, white, and blue are colors I painfully wore that night. The United States I've seen has rarely come together, and I emerged more striped from that experience than ever. But 1 year later, I was sent further north to a place where I became a girl's focus of fist. My lips were so swollen, I developed a lisp, and one still dons a scar from all of this. A souvenir from a black girl trapped in a white system. Cover ups were attempted, but some people couldn't miss them, so I was soon released. But I still didn't see another woman of color, sometimes mentally affected, who is to many hospitals as black men are to police. I'm growing up in a nation with several uses for me, a target for colorism, a featureism fail, the next L'Oreal victim looking for relaxers on sale. But at 16, I found myself in a place hours away. No one knew how to do my hair, but it was okay. They allowed others to spit on me, but it was okay. My mom wanted to quit on me, but it was okay. Other girls threw blanket parties with me as the target. Many people hurt me, but nobody saw it. Turning a blind eye works best when the most needed systems are broken, and as a woman of color with little help, I was taught to remain unspoken. At 19, without many examples, I started making my own, but my dad lost his temper while I gained a backbone. But for my treason toward family, I was shipped far away where I'd be sexually harassed nearly every day, where phones were monitored so I couldn't call the cops. Staff was still laughing as the man in his 40s didn't stop. But even if I could have reached the police in a town of 1,200 people, what good would it have done me? I am a woman of color, sometimes mentally affected. I am to many hospitals as black men are to police. I'm growing up in a nation with several uses for me. Deserving of great gynecology did not make that list. Despite the fact relaxers made many women terminally sick. Hair care brands now deny reproductive effects while insurance companies change the ailments they'll accept. But so many still praise James Marion Sims' work, who tortured female slaves for the results he wanted to get. So what did we expect? I became my own example. And for those who need to know, for those who try to protect their peace but see nowhere to go, for those whose rights were stripped or ripped but fought hard to oppose it, the start to changing this wicked cycle is to expose it. Hospitals and public services were once tools of segregation, and we still have a way to go before racism doesn't dominate this nation. For others wondering why people of color don't seek help, the system is broken and blown. Cycles like being shipped off to nowhere happen more than anyone's ever known. If you want to know what you can do, speak out against a system that swallows. I am a woman of color, sometimes mentally affected, but my success will pave ways for many others to lead, not just follow. End poem.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that, but that was a beautiful expression of your story. Thank you so much for sharing that. And you did it in
Thank
such a beautiful way to not just like there were bars in there that were so poetic, but then every time you realized that you were in the midst of a real story, like the pain kept like hit socking me in the face, but it was like this weird duality of like it being so beautiful and painful at the same time. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
So well said, Lady K, and I absolutely agree. It was like a gut punch, heartbreak, and just well written. Um, and I thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that, Monique. Thank you.
There's
And
a
I
reason we
can,
say get naked here, so yep.
amen, amen. That's right. That's right. And I am sending you a big old hug, cause sis,
Thank
mm,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Monique, and thank you, ladies, for pouring into her and speaking up for that. And the entirety of that poem had me cursing behind the screens, like, and I just want to jump on the scene and just black some eyes for you. You know what I mean? Um, when there's nobody fighting in your corner, and so much of that has been so many of our stories. It was just like a compound of that to be so much that you endured that has been sporadic throughout Black culture. You know what I mean? And it's not even Black culture. That's some Caucasian shit. And forgive me, my Caucasian brothers and sisters that this doesn't extend to you. You that we're all family here, and we have to speak our truths. But the things that this nation, this country, has done to our peoples is just so disgraceful, um, and wrongs that can't be written, can't be righted. You know what I mean? So thank you for being brave. Thank you for being naked. We appreciate all of your nudity, and for opening eyes, because that's what we have to do. When we tell these stories, um, we bring that attention to those who have turned a blind eye to it, or those who just really have no knowledge of that, because of their upbringings. One thing that I do know is that a drug dealer doesn't want his children to be a drug dealer, so he doesn't tell them how he brings home the bacon. A pimp doesn't want his children to be hoes or pimps, so he doesn't tell them how the bread is made. How they have the things that they have. So a lot of times, there is an ignorance. There is a lack of knowledge. Ignorance doesn't mean that you're stupid. It means that you don't know, the story wasn't brought to your attention. And, you
It
know,
was I was gonna say it that I made a mention of a poem called Seven Sounds of Silence. It was representative of the 7 years I went through bullying in schools. So it was 7 years long plus some other spare areas. But yeah. Thank you so much.
But I
thank
love
you.
that last line. Speak out against a system that swallows. Damn.
You got a
Perfect
book?
last
You
line.
have literary work out there?
I'm actually planning on publishing, and I'm getting myself together now to do so, to publish my first book. But a lot of these that I don't always read at open mics are going to be in there. This is one that I normally don't read at an open mic, so this is the first time I've read it at any open mic.
Wow.
the Pioneer one.
Oh, wow. Wow.
As blessed as we are,
It
because
needs to be heard. It needs to be read. It
thank
needs,
you.
yeah. So thank you.
Thank you, Gifted. You took the words literally out of my mouth. I so enjoy sharing these thoughts with you. It's like we have this telekinesis thing going on. And I mean, I've said it several times. People don't have to believe me, but we know we have, and I think it's special. Um, for all of you, as writers, as artists, um, know that anything can happen at any moment, and especially in the wicked world that we're living in. It's your duty to leave that legacy, to put the work into a binding, because or however if you're going to do it uh, in music, or however you want to do it, but literally make sure that your works can be passed down and passed on, because everything that you write is important. Your voice is important. So now is the time. If you haven't got it done, we've been speaking on Erica's upcoming work. We've been speaking on Miss Betty. Um, if you don't have literary work, uh, this is the push. This is that loving push to put it together and put it out there, give it to the world, because it's not yours to hold. Y'all show some love for Monique one more time.
Absolutely amazing.
Monique.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, we have one more artist. I thank you all for staying for the duration of the evening. I know it gets late, and a lot of us have those early mornings, so your presence is definitely important to us and appreciated at its highest point. So with that being said, everyone, please, once more, open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our final artist, our final family member to share with us tonight. My brother, your brother, Coach Ja Smalls.
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
go.
Ja.
Go,
yes,
coach.
yes.
What up? What up? I'm gonna be brief. Y'all can hear me, right?
We hear you, Bedrin.
All right, cool. So as always, I always end up writing something right in the moment. So this is the first piece I just wrote.
Get naked.
I am eating from the gallows of a home I did not pay for. Seems my time is wrapped in a set of tiny fingers and a frozen tongue. She's nearing 5 and almost saying complete words now. And some days there are songs. So we sway to clapping hands and the funny little dances she shares in the mirror. But sometimes there's nothing. Just tugging and pulling fingers towards the kitchen. I once felt like it was me. Like maybe I didn't love hard enough. Or maybe I didn't make her mom's belly sing the perfect tune. But I know better. 'Cause she laughed the entire months and smiled because she knew I found a home that I would never leave. And every day I say, I'm done praying. That God has already heard me by now, and then she smiles or she sings another song. And I thank God with another prayer and ask him just to keep doing the good work that he does. My baby, she's nearing 5. And her smile is as ancient as love itself. She has the power to narcotize the saddest spirits and have you forgetting that tomorrow has to come. See, I'm saying I'm not going to pray and ask God for another sound, but I lied. And every poem about my baby ends with the perfect Amen.
I
Well,
swear, you
And
crack my chest wide open every single time. Every single time.
not
Goodness
wide open. I don't.
gracious.
And this one is already in the book. So, in the quiet of her eyes, there are mornings that rise slow, dragging their feet towards my kitchen floor, and the coffee steams like a tired sigh. And those walls, they watch me wait for her voice, her glance, for her breath to speak what words cannot. You know, some days patience rides low, like a candle burned a little too thin, wax dripping into the cracks of my spirit and my heart. Oh, my stubborn heart. It sits cold as winter's bones. But then I hear the pulse of her laughter, even in my memory, and it warms me from the inside out. And she speaks without a sound, and she listens with my skin, her hands, two small rivers flowing over mine, and it carries me to a place where language is not made for letters, but instead for glances and touches and a slow blink of trust. The days are long, yeah, long as the roads between sorrow and joy, but in the dusk, when her head finds my shoulders and her breath falls into the rhythm of sleep, I know then I have been given a song that maybe only I can hear. So I hum it low and soft, and I wait until those stairs lean in close, and then, and only then, do I listen just a little more. I listen.
Good grief. That was beautiful.
Once
Woo!
again, it's too late
Good.
to be crying now.
Right, right. He taking us to bed with tears in our eyes.
Well, at least they're happy tears, right? They're happy
Beautiful.
tears.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful work,
My
bro.
baby.
Well, this book is gonna be phenomenal, man. I'm so proud of the direction that you're heading, and just continuously pouring that love and support until your baby is everything. That's why we write. You know what I'm saying? So that we pave the way for them to have an understanding. Uh, and thank you, bro. Thank you for this. Y'all show
Yes.
some love.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it, love it, love
Coach.
it. Mwah.
What a way to end it out. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
All right, everyone. If you can, no pressure, but if you can, please come on the screen as we say our good evenings.
Too late. I'm naked now.
Well, you came in naked, so it's so beautiful to see you all. I mean, this is everything. Like, and I honestly can't say that when we set off on this path that I seen this community to grow to this extent, but the love and support that continues to come through here um, is so well needed. I think we all find freedom in this space, and I'm not saying that this is the only welcoming space because there are many, but the fact that you choose to be here and be a part of this family means so
Yes.
much to me, as well as my co-host Giffen. So I thank you all for continuing to point there. And again, I'm excited about the 100th episode coming up. Um, I think this is episode number 90. I'm not 100% sure because I'm a little behind with the last two posts. But I will make sure that you all know when the 100th episode is. I
It's coming
plan
up.
on, yeah, it's coming up soon, the next 2 months, possibly. Um, and what we're gonna do a lengthy evening that night. I don't plan on cutting anybody off, selling anybody short. So if you do happen to pop in late, uh, it's not going to stop me or hinder me from wanting to be here for you all. So I'll
Live,
let
long,
you
and
all know.
prosper.
Say it again.
No, it was Dirty Laundry said, live, long, and prosperous. Prosper.
Yes.
Live long
I
and
have a
prosper.
question. You said
Yeah.
that these are
Yes.
episodes. Where can we find these?
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
It's all on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Witz on YouTube. Um,
Okay.
it's it's just Mr. Witz on YouTube. It's not Mr. Witz the poet.
Okay.
So
May the force be with you.
yeah, and they're all the episodes are up there. I mean, we've had some amazing nights. Nights
Yeah.
we've cried together, we've laughed together, we've
Oh
we
gosh,
we
yes.
we've cursed our heads off at the system and you know.
We talk dirty.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yes, we definitely
Yeah.
had those behind the scene evenings as well. I mean, we naked up in here, so it's every aspect of nudity. That's why this is not something that I promote to children. Um, and I don't think we've had anybody ever try to sneak in here underage. So all the episodes have been uh,
Yeah.
sacred to that extent.
I
Yeah.
have a request.
Yes, sir.
You should end every episode with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Because I
Um,
swear it sounded like you was going to say, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day
Would
for a
you
neighbor.
be
You know what?
mine?
Could
I
you
got
be
a
mine?
lot of love for Mr.
Would you be
Rogers, though. You
mine?
know what I'm saying? He was
Could
he
you
was
be
really
mine?
one of those who helped bridge the gap and educate us through our youth. Most
Yeah.
the whole PBS network, or everything that came through that was uh
Yeah.
was prominent in who we become
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
as
Sesame Street too, for that matter.
right,
Had
Really,
right.
different
Sesame
cultures.
Street. Yep.
Most
Hmm.
Yep.
definitely. Most definitely. You
If
know.
if
Breaking barriers. Yeah.
if he could hear you right now, he would say, I just always wanted to have a neighbor. No, no, listen. What's crazy is this administration is trying to cancel PBS. I think PBS is canceled.
Yes. Yes, they've already shut it down.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know they did. I thought they
yeah,
won. I
they're
thought PPS was victorious.
well, I don't know if they've been petitioning to get it back up. Is what I, if I'm correct, it was shut down, and then they put out a petition to get it back up.
I
So
thought that they were able to secure private funding so that they could keep it up.
Oh, I
okay,
I
hope
well,
thought
so.
that's what
I
I
knew it was
heard.
the
I may
funding
be
that was
misinformed.
cut.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right,
believe that
right.
they secured private funding to be able to keep it up, but I could be wrong. Sometimes I gotta tune out what's going on in this administration to keep my sanity. So I
Amen.
may
Me
Amen.
too. Me
Indeed,
I
too.
may have I may have tuned it out, but I thought that's what it was. That PBS was able to stay because they were able to secure funding on their own.
beautiful.
Right.
And I hope that's right. Like again, I could be misinformed myself. So again, there's no judgment. We learn together. We all know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I just want to say good night to everybody. I just want y'all to all come in and receive this love and know that your presence is very, very much appreciated and necessary here in this space. So we love y'all
Amen.
with all our heart, man.
We
Thank y'all
love
so
you.
much.
Good night,
Love you
everybody.
too.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night, John
night,
Boy.
everyone. Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone. Thanks for attending.
Thank
Indeed.
you.
Did she say
Bye.
goodnight,
Have a good
John
rest of the
Boy?
week.
I sure did.
Would you be mine?
One love, you guys.
One love,
I
my
love
love.
you too. One love. Bye, Escape. Hey, Brandy.
Brandy, you always sneaking in on us. We love
I
you.
know, and I literally was listening, but I was in the shower, child.
God
I was
listen.
literally
Oh,
naked.
God listen.
okay. Hey, that's how you gotta do it.
Listen, I hope you ain't showering with your clothes on. You know, some people do that. In
Oh,
some
that is
cultures,
not good.
No.
in some cultures, they wash their clothes and shower at the same time.
I know, yes, I know. But no, that was not happening here.
I
But
know
I
that's
will be
right.
here next week.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
Brandy. Love you.
y'all.
Good night, sweetheart.
Bye.
Mm. Good night, Escape.
Good night, Escape.
She probably tending to the little ones. You know how that go.
So, baby, you can't see that little heart floating right there?
I see your beautiful heart puckered up in the corner. Thank you.
No, it floats across the screen.
Oh no, I didn't
I
see
can't
it.
believe.
Is it floating now?
Yes, yes,
No,
yes.
it's not floating on my screen. No, baby, I'm not seeing
Well, I wonder, is it your background?
it. It
It
probably
just
is. It's
started
okay.
tonight. It was new. It's new tonight. It was like it popped up on the screen when I logged in and said we have new reactions.
Nice.